Hello, I'm just going to take you through the Tasco moving light desk. It's controlled by an IBM PCAT. It's standard off-the-shelf, buy it anywhere in the world, and very reliable. At the desk end, we've got 30 scenes available to you immediately, hands-on, so you can play it like a piano. We've got 24 pages of these 30 masters, giving us 720 cues. But above that, we've got 4 banks of the 24 pages. So that gives us an astonishing 2,880 scenes, which is more than enough you need for any gig. In fact, you can keep half a dozen gigs in the desk, and so you can constantly refer and copy scenes across. In the center, we have an IBM monitor, which can display 16 colors in very high resolution. And we've got a three-dimensional display of the stage that you might have at a gig, complete with trussing and position of the lamps. We can rotate that stage around to look at any angle we want, so we can have a look underneath the stage, around the side, and on the top. If we want to change a lamp's value, or what it does, all we have to do is, using this mouse, just point with this cursor to the lamp that we want to change. So if we want to change lamp number 6, we just point to it, press the button, and up comes all the information for that lamp. In the Mark II lamp, we have 4 color wheels with 6 filters in each. We have 6 gobos, a shutter, dim, iris, 1,000 different speeds, both in linear and proportional, pan and tilt, 4 separate focus positions, and we have a computer-generated color mixing to give you a possible 1,296 colors. So say we wanted to turn lamp 6 on, just open the shutter. All we have to do is point to the shutter, press the button, and the lamp opens. If we want to change it to a color, say yellow, all we have to do is point to yellow, press the button, and it goes yellow. If we want it to go red, just point to red, press the button, it goes red. It's very, very simple to operate. We can have the 6 different gobos. I'll just take you through them quickly. We've got a cone one, which is great for video effects. You can have the camera shooting right up in the middle. We've got a slatted beam. We've got a star, a slotted star, and a 13-hole gobo to produce those nice smoky effects, where you've got splits it into several nice beams of different sizes. We've got dim levels, very good dim levels, to bring it right down to almost blackout. There you go. Bring that back up. We've got a variable iris, so we can just bring it down a step at a time. That will go down to a very thin iris, all the way down to the bottom. So that will give you your very good lightning effects, and the shutter is very, very fast, which I can show here. You can see it's instantaneous. That produces some very good lightning effects, sorry. We can put a color in there so you can see like a yellow flash of lightning. Put it back to open white, open the iris up again. Now with the speed, we've got 1,000 different speeds, and the proportional is perfecto. I mean, you can have say 100 lamps all pointing away into the audience, and they'll all shoot round and come back onto the drums spot on, all at the same time. And that's all done from the computer. The lamp itself is very, very simple. This makes it reliable and easy to maintain. All the intelligence is central sourced here at the IBM end. Now, the chases. We can have 2,880 chase sequences, and in each chase sequence have 99 steps. So, I mean, more than enough than you'd ever need. And to put in a chase is very simple again. Say we wanted to put in a chase into that cue. We use the mouse, pull down a menu, go into Edit Chase, and up comes a little box giving you all the information about the chase that would be in there. We haven't got anything in there, and I'll put something in now. If I want this master in there, just press the master, and it's there. add another one, add another one, add another one, and another. So there's 6 steps in there in literally seconds, and so simple to operate. We can point to a step and delete that step. We can add another cue, insert another cue. And a very nice facility is if you've got a fast chase, but you want the lamps, if there's a movement in them, to finish their movement before they go on to the next step of the chase. There's a complete button. So you just point to that, click it. Now, when it gets to that step, it will finish all the lamp's movement before it goes on to the next step. So that can produce some very nice effects. So we say, right, that's okay, and we'll have that. Now with the graphics, the beauty of the graphics, because they are pretty accurate, is that you can program a whole show blind. It means that weeks before rehearsals, you can sit an LD down in front of this, no lights, no rehearsals, no rehearsal studio, just in the hotel room, sit them down and program a whole show just using the graphics. What that means is that once they've done that, because it's on computer, they can phone it, say to Australia or America, and consult another LD, in which he's got the same system there, can load it up, have a look at what he's got, say, no, I don't like that red in that particular scene, take it out, and send the new scenes back. And then you can walk into the rehearsals, and you've got all your work done. You've got your gobo, iris, pan, tilt, colours, everything about the lamp is all done weeks before rehearsals. It saves a lot of time, a lot of money. Now, because the software is now the major part in the desk, if we want to produce any updates, it's very, very simple. We just supply you with a disk, you put it in the machine, and you've got all these new facilities that we might bring out in the next year or two. Things that we might do are, might connect it to MIDI, so that as you're playing the keyboard, the lights react to the keyboard. Or on Cozy Powell's drum solo on ELP, he had a lightning chase, a shutter chase, producing a lightning effect, in which was timed to his bass drum. And that could be linked to MIDI, so every step of the bass would step onto the chase. So as he got faster, the chase got faster. As he got slower, the chase got slower. We could, in future, talk to the lamps and get the lamps to talk back. So you saw some programming functions I did just then, where I managed to get a lamp to turn to yellow. That took, say, 5 seconds to do. But imagine how quick it is to say lamp 6 yellow, or all lamps green. It's so much quicker, and it will be able to recognize any language, any dialect, any vocabulary that you choose to use. We can get the lamps to talk back to you as well, to say things like, sorry, didn't understand that, or you're an idiot. What do you do that for? Anything you want.